My name is Ryan and I'm in recovery. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm in recovery from cocaine addiction. I went to rehab earlier this year and I've been documenting my recovery journey ever since. I wanted to talk about kind of trying to break the habit. I've been having some conversations in my inbox about this sort of thing, and the last video I posted kind of got me thinking as well, because I was talking about having to separate yourself from friends and like feeling isolated and stuff like that. And I guess kind of what I didn't articulate in that video, and you kind of grieve for your previous life. Like, yes, I do feel lonely at times, but I think it's not necessarily feeling lonely. It's more that I miss going out with my friends and partying and all that kind of stuff. But it's not like I want to go back to it. I've accepted that's not part of my life anymore. But you're still gonna, kind of have a bit of nostalgia towards them times. It wasn't all just like doom and gloom and addiction. There was a lot of fun in there as well, and I do miss that. But yeah, a lot of people message me and it's kind of like, it's not necessarily even addiction. It's like, every time I have a drink on a Friday and Saturday, I get coke and I don't really want to. How do I break that habit? How do I stop? Like, it's just so associated. And I've just been thinking about it, and I thought I'd share some thoughts. I think the most obvious one is to just try and start doing things with your friends that don't involve going out and drinking. I know that's tricky because there's pretty much, it feels like every social event is connected to alcohol in some way. But just trying to be a bit more active. As you can probably tell from my previous videos, I'm golfing regularly now, which I really enjoy. And just trying to kind of bring more active pursuits into my life as a routine, like cycling, running, going to the gym, having a sauna, swimming in the sea. It's also like worth remembering that you can't just change your lifestyle overnight. Like, it's it takes a bit of work, and I'd also advise to like kind of make changes incrementally. If you just suddenly try and shift everything, you're probably not going to stick to it. Whereas if you maybe just start implementing one healthier new hobby, say you go out every Friday and Saturday, on a Friday maybe start doing something else instead, like going to the gym in the evening or going for a swim or something like that, and just do it gradually. Don't just drop your social life and think you're going to suddenly be this like active outdoorsy person overnight. It might take some time to get used to it and enjoy it, and if you kind of force yourself to do it, it might end up feeling like a chore, and then you're not going to stick to it. But for me personally, the things that work the best, exercise does wonders for me. It gets rid of all that kind of nervous energy. It stops my brain. It kind of I have a really busy mind, I feel like, and when I go for a run or I go for a swim or to the gym or a cycle, whatever it is, whatever active pursuit I do, it calms my brain down. And like when I'm then sat at home in the evening, I just feel like I can relax. Whereas often if I don't do anything and I'm like a bit lazy and stay in all day, I then find myself in the evenings really unable to relax, and I then really struggle to sleep. That then makes me feel shitty, and that's when your head starts to turn to using and things like that. So it's just kind of making them lifestyle changes and having the motivation to do it. But I would say that doing it in small chunks gives it a better chance of succeeding. And also just try and find friends that you want to spend time with, that make you feel good, that want to do these pursuits. Like I'm a bit socially anxious, as I've mentioned in previous videos, and I struggle a bit with new people. Sometimes I can be kind of a bit shy. And the golf has been a challenge for me because I don't really have many friends that play golf. So I've had to kind of start playing with people that I don't really know that well. And it's a lot. They all already know each other and are already familiar. They play in like a golf society, and I've joined the society. But it's like, spider keeps landing on me. But it's like, they're all bantering and chatting, and I find myself kind of withdrawing and struggling to get involved. The spider's still on me. But slowly but surely I'm starting to feel comfortable, and I'm just putting myself in that situation over and over again until I do start to feel comfortable and start to enjoy it and start to get to know those people. And yeah, same with gym, same with running. It's just kind of sticking to it, and you'll find that you start to enjoy it and you start to get comfortable doing it.